Hey everyone, welcome to my new video about my own Worms-inspired game. In this video, I'll be sharing the development progress, the challenges I faced along the way, and how I managed to overcome them. In the previous video, I implemented a player controller based on Unity's built-in physics. It worked fine, but during development, I realized that it doesn't really fit the current mechanics of my game. The first issue is that when the character moves on a slope, unwanted interactions occur. Friction and gravity interfere. The movement becomes less smooth. Going uphill causes the character to stop, and going downhill makes the motion choppy and inconsistent. This problem actually has a fairly straightforward solution. The first thing I did was replace physics-based movement using velocity with position-based movement using move position. Next, I needed to make the character detect the normal vector of the collider it's standing on. From there, I calculated a vector parallel to the slope surface and projected the movement vector onto it. As a result, the character always moves parallel to the ground surface, even on slopes. The next problem was with jumping. After switching to position-based movement, both jumping and gravity started behaving incorrectly. Since jumping is probably the most important mechanic in any platformer, I knew I had to approach it seriously. The best solution I found, and later adapted, was a more mathematical approach to jumping, also using position-based movement. Here's how the jump trajectory looks right now. It's a flexible setup using an animation curve, which gives me full control over the jump behavior. I can tweak the jump's distance, height, duration, and the overall shape of the arc. I think that's more than enough for my needs. This pretty logical question: what happens when the character reaches the end of their jump, but there's no platform underneath? Here's how I handled it. I always keep track of the character's current movement vector, so I know the direction and speed they were moving at right before the jump ended. If there's no ground below, I simply continue the fall smoothly in that direction, simulating gravity until the character lands. This fall has a maximum speed limit, so it doesn't accelerate infinitely. And finally for today, how do I cancel the jump if the character hits an obstacle? It's an important question, especially since the movement isn't physics-based. If we don't handle this properly, the character could end up passing through terrain or behaving in unexpected ways. To solve this, I added a check for collisions during the jump. If the character hits something above or in the direction of the jump, the movement is immediately interrupted and the fall begins. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to stay updated on the project. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.